All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where are my co-workers? Where? Where? So this is interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Eh, why the hell not? Why not? I'll humor thee
Yet there
again.
was not a single person here either.
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I love this room. Best room in the game. Best room in the game. I just love this room. I'll be back for you later.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I still not? Oh. Ooh. Oh. A sink that makes typing noises? And ooh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Is that supposed to be a rhyme or something? Extreme bathrooms? Who the hell reads that in the frickin' bathroom? What the? I'm here! What the hell? Business strategy. Wait. Is that strategy? Strategy. Is that supposed to be strategy, but it's misspelled with an R? Also, nice picture. Yeah, that's the same picture as the thumbnail for this game. Ooh. Fancy. What the hell was that? It's a long elevator ride. Narrator seems to really be getting into it as well. I was starting to get into it, and then the random ding, ding. Okay, enough screwing around in the elevator. Oh shoot! No, I want out. Click.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
What?
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I know I got an anxiety problem.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
What, so you're telling me to get the hell, move on? Last time when I enter 888, and then when I... Oh, I can't click anything anymore. Although I can type while I move. Heh 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 heh. Aww. Aww. Aww.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope. I'm escaping this. Screw this.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, really?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley
Yep.
still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Did that once.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
My name's not
Willing
Stanley,
to
but
confront
still.
his death.
Ooh, creepy door. Hey, it does kind of look creepy down there, huh? Aye! Oh God, that is a long drop. It's like a bottomless pit. Whoa, that looked like a portal.
As the machine
What?
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
What?
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What?
Stanley can't
Oh.
see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
What you don't see won't kill you. What you won't see won't kill you.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Who
In
the?
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Who the hell are you? Cardboard boxes. How original. My name is not Stanley. It's Luke.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Luke! Luke!
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ooh, pretty. Ooh, my computer. Except they spelt my name wrong. Office layout. So it feels like a beta room of some sort. Well, not a beta room, but like a museum. Like, what are those rooms called? A debug room, where they have like, I know in old games where there was a certain room in the game where it would take you to every single thing. I actually, hopefully, will be linking that in the part 2 for Legend of Zelda Parallel Worlds, where the guy goes through, goes and shows off each dungeon and shows off like a beta room sort of thing going on it. But this blueprint shows the debug room, not beta room. Office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Yeah, because like in my first part of the game, that's what the corridor used to look like, and it's completely different than what it looks like now. The 2 doors. The set of 2 doors was a very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Nice little office. And here we got the office. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Oops. Okay. Ah, the credits. The Stanley Parable. Credits? Did I just say Parable again? Written and designed by Davey Redden and William Pugh. I think that's how you spell it. Sorry if I don't pronounce that right. Additional level design, Colin Eddings and Jack Parsons. Programming, Jesus Higueras. Sound design, Robin R. Not. Robin, you're not Robin? Eduardo Ortiz, and the impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Model design: Andreas Jorgensen, animation Rai Soderberg, Maxime Lebled, Stanley character skin. Taggart, Dean Darko, additional music Sid, Hartha Barnhorn, or Horn, Kevin MacLeod, webmaster Shane Sweeney, made using Source by Valve. Cool. Cool. Original music, Yanis Blake Robinson, Christian Backer. Additional voice work, Leslie Staples, Aviva Pinchaz, Jenny Coughlin. Original artwork, Simon Boxer, Mika Lati. Steam support, Jason Ruiman, Cassidy Gerber, Mike Dunkel, and Peter Wyckoff. There we go. Round of applause. Oh, finally I get to turn off solitaire. I probably shouldn't have turned that off. I could have actually read that. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Okay. Office clock. Employee lounge. Yeah, that employee lounge. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. And escape was written in the red on the wall. Yeah, I could see why the escape could be like how it was now, because it's like it's supposed to be a struggling message saying escape, while if it was painted on the wall, someone had some time to let you know.
Now look closer, Stan. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even understanding what it's like.
Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. But that's a contradiction right there, because you're using them right now.
Sure, would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
Okay, enough of that. Let's explore some more. Ha ha ha. The Freedom Ending. This was the very first incarnation of the Freedom Ending in the game's alpha. Very pretty. A window. It is bright. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the Countdown ending. Okay. Freedom ending. This is the Freedom ending as it is existed in beta. Pretty again. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Yeah, I could see that being... Yeah, that makes sense. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Yeah? Okay. What was that noise? Huh? What was that noise? Game design mockup. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from the mockup is still in the game. 427, 427, 427. Stanley's office. I'm not Stanley. From left to right, the evolution of office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Dang, you gotta admit, a switch from this to probably that over there. That's a big leap of time right there. From that to that, almost a year. The Lounge. An early version of The Lounge. Yeah, I like the blue feel. It gives it that relaxing, want to rest sort of feel because of that darkness in it. The Office. I didn't know a pencil sharpener and a phone made an office. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Will the game feature capybaras? What? From Quackster. You gonna... Oh, what? Hey! I wanted to read that. Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? From Anthony W. Dear narrator, well, what the heck, man? What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Montgomery Jones. Yeah, it seems like whenever I go back and forth. Will the game feature Dear narrator, do you stay in shape? Sincerely? Yeah. How is the game going? I hope it's as good or better than the first one. Cool. Dead strong pad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Greetings, omnipotent voice. I wanted to tell you, I like the Stanley Parable as much as I liked seeing... Oh my god. Well, the thing I want to... Well, the thing I want to know is, what would you... Oh my god. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? What? There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks and goodbye. For instance, on a scale of Max and Ernst to Salvador Dali, how surreal will this game be? Were you born with a magnificent voice, or did you bargain with a magician or something? What? Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I don't... Why? How? Are you gay? Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with that room. With the stupid questions they're asking. Warzone. Yeah, that looks like a Warzone. And that looks like a Tron. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Well, I would have liked to play that. Heck. Alien base. Awesome! I would have liked to have had that ending. I would have liked to have beta tested it or something. Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, valid process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page has had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Such as, these are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, fewer endings. More narrators, fewer narrators. More Stanley, less Stanley. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. Win. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Larger words. This text. If someone could just get rid of the text, maybe then I could see what the game is about. Writing all of this, do you know, doing that, would you please them to stop, because I'm just trying. Yeah, that's cute. The office. Yes, a cardboard box and a plant is the office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Yeah, it looks kind of empty compared to what it looks like now. And a random copy machine. And we're back into there. Although I don't think we've completely looked over everything. Yeah, here we go. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. No, not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. The cargo lift. This second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Yeah, that doesn't look like cargo's really stored there. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Ah, boy. The meeting room. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Which would be number 1, I think. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. Oh, I like the vent idea, to be honest. I like vents. I like doing solid snake style. I don't like vents when it comes to scary games. Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Interesting. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Aww. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Yeah, that's probably a good idea that was scrapped. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing the viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Parable! Why can't I not say parable tonight? Alright, I think that covers everything. Cool. Cool.
Oh, look at these two.
Oh, you're still
How
here?
they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
You're still here? Like, did I keep you waiting? No, but seriously, did I keep you waiting? Like, I probably should have hurried along a little bit, maybe.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
My control thing. Yep. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep.